One day I was leaving, I left it around this neighborhood, and I was walking back around the way, and I seen this like something in the sky, right? So I'm looking at the jump, and it's flying, but it's not flying it's not flying like how a plane would fly.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
This is very interesting.
That joint's flying
interesting
like
story I'm hearing right here.
it's, I don't know. I can't really explain it. It was like it's standing, it's zipping, then it's zipping, but you could tell it's too big to be, you know, a bug or something.
Yeah.
And it's moving at a pace that a plane can't really go.
Sir, yes, sir. What you think it was? Or what happened? Was it whatever something
So
else?
I'm watching it. It's hovering for a second, then it just shoot off.
Oh yeah,
and it's gone.
I definitely believe
Bro,
you.
I was probably like 15, 16 years old.
I believe you.
Ever since then, I always believed in UFOs and aliens and shit.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like you can't, like, you know, it's certain shit that you can explain, and then it's certain shit that just be like, man, science can't tell me what that was.
Why the fuck would anybody
it.
think that we was the only dumbasses on Earth? Like, not trying to be funny. We stupid as shit down here. Who the hell would think that we was the only motherfuckers? Like, you thought... I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I ain't never really thought about this shit like that until once I got a little bit older, but you can't tell me it ain't other life somewhere else, bro. It's water on other planets.
Bro,
this is very
it's over 50% of the ocean that we haven't touched yet as Americans. Like literally over 50% of the bodies of water in the United States
hasn't been touched
yet. That's crazy.
I mean, it's a lot of water.
But even
to be exact, it is 139,685,000 square miles of water on this planet. To be right and exact.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of water.
That's a lot of goddamn water.
That's a lot of water.
Fuck being a lot of water. It's crazy. You know that shit off the top of your head.
That's a lot of water.
That nigga studied.
That nigga said, yeah.
Hey, listen.
37,000 square miles.
139,685,000 square miles. Yes, sir. So I got a question for y'all about this UFO situation, right?
Yeah.
Check this out. If I was to tell y'all, right, that a man came to America in 1930, right, and gave another man the full all-out breakdown of everything that we describe. I'm not even going to say we, because we got that narrative from, we know where that narrative came from, right? Like TV, government, whatever. Like, we ain't make it up.
Right.
That's just what was told to us, right?
Right.
If I told you a man came here and gave another man the whole breakdown, what it is, who's on it, where it was made, what it's made out of, its functions, why is it here, everything about it, measurements, drawings, showed it, all that.
Bet this man looked just like one of us too, though.
Oh, come on now, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he?
Can you tell us what was up, what he told that man?
He told the man that there is a mother plane, showed it to him, broke it down to him. This mother plane is built like a city in the sky, a wheel with wheels in it. The mother plane got 1,500 baby planes in it. That's what you saw. You saw a baby plane, right? 1,500 baby planes. It's a half a mile by a half a mile the mother plane is, right? Yeah. Its functions is to do what? Destroy this whole planet if need so. Not even more so the planet, more so this country specifically, right? But it's on standby. It can go out the atmosphere for 6 to 12 months at a time, right? Because it creates its own atmosphere and it can show up when it want. It could be a cloud by daytime, pillar of fire by night, it can hide behind clouds, all that.
So I'm just asking for the purposes of, because I'm completely ignorant to this.
Yes, sir.
Who created this mother plane? Or was it created from?
The greatest scientists of this world. Now it's put together in different places of the world. It wasn't all put together in one place like at one time, right? But it was a little island off of the coast of Japan where a lot of the work did take place whole time, right? And yeah.
So is it flying over or out of our orbit system so we can't see it or we can't recognize it?
It does, but it comes in too. And just know this, everything that we see in our system, anything that's in the clouds and all that, it ain't come from like outside the earth. Nah, everything we see got built right here on this earth. Now the thing about it is, 1930, when all this was revealed, it was no reports or scenes or really none of that as far as UFOs go, right? But the man told the other man, and also told the government too, whole time, mind you, oh, just stand by, you're going to start seeing them. From that time till present day, oh, reports, oh, UFOs. And these ain't regular reports. I'm talking about Army bases, Air Force, like all that. Because they the ones that control the sky. It even so they the ones that really, really see what's going on.
It even came out at one point, if you don't, like last year, they were saying that the, I want to say the CIA, matter of fact, when Donald Trump was in office, and he was trying to release the classified UFO sightings and all that stuff, and they shut it down.
Which is registered as above top secret, mind you. That's how they classify that, above top secret.
So for me to know that makes me believe.
Above Majestic.
Above Majestic. That's a movie I should check out.
Okay.
It's on Prime. Above Majestic. It talks about all that. It talks about the military-industrial complex, which is above the military. Like that's the military is just what the president.
Right.
But they have the military-industrial complex, which is like, I just gotta watch it.
It get deeper.
It get deep.
Yeah.
It's like,
just know this. You need to know this too, Thunderfield. And this is y'all. Listen, and before we leave, I'm gonna give y'all something. It's an hour, y'all. I'm trying to tell you because it's about to be flat out known to where as though it's like that's why the government now they coming closer and closer. Like they done shown. Oh, we see what they do. They shut down whole nuclear sites. They ground all our planes and all that. Like they know what time it is, but they know the very first person who ever came and said a peep about any of this. But they thought they was like, man, hell no. But once they start seeing it, they like, hold up, young. With this man talking about like, hold up. And then they see the power, like how you say it, moving. You know how airplanes got up.
yeah, exactly. When it turns, it has to.
And they see how
Man, we talking about hing.
Ain't nothing you could do with it.
Nothing.
I'm looking at it like,
I'm talking about going into the ocean, like trying to just whoosh, gone.
So it makes you think. It makes you put your mind to work. You like, what can fly like that? And you start going through everything that you know that's flying. And you like, thought that couldn't have been, like I said, a bug. It couldn't have been an animal. It couldn't have been a helicopter. It couldn't have been a star. Somebody said it could have been a comet. I'm like, comets will fall down.
Fall down.
That's
Going
not.
in
That
one
joint, it ain't about to be
direction.
going.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
doing a whole
saying?
bunch of
It ain't
extra.
doing all that. So
Yeah.
it ain't a comet. It ain't a star.
So who's controlling them, Joe?
Master Fard Muhammad. Straight up. Like, no squabbles, none of that. And you know what they do. You know, for real.
Nah, you just
Straight up.
You just
Like,
got me. I was like,
That's what it is.
I needed an answer though. Like I ain't gonna hold you.
He
Sometimes
on
you'll
the
be
wheel.
good.
See, I'm not the preacher from church.
So he's in that
We
ship
got
right now.
answers
So
over
he's
here,
in that
sir.
ship right now.
Right now, as we
He's the
speak.
pilot.
Right now. I'm gonna blow your mind off real quick since
Come
we
on,
here.
man. Get the-
Elijah Muhammad is with him. I told it. And I ain't even dreaming about taking it back either.
In the
This is
spaceship
fact.
right now?
All right, so
And on the mother wheel.
I'm about to ask some real questions. And since you want to give me real answers, I want
Sir,
some.
I'm not the
So
preacher.
you are.
This is for us. We need
You are
answers.
saying-
I got some.
You are saying that there's a mothership
Yes,
that's
sir.
flying. That's how long you say?
Half a mile by half a mile.
Half a mile by half a mile.
Mm-hmm.
And the current pilots of this mothership is
Master Father Muhammad,
and
and the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Hey, put it on record and keep it there.
that's what he say.
That's
I have no
what it
knowledge
is.
on this, so I can't refute this at all.
Yes, sir.
Not even gonna try.
I just like when people got answers.
Yeah, if you got answers, I'm gonna listen.
We
I'm gonna go do
deserve
my
answers.
research.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my research, and I mean, of course, a lot of stuff like that ain't gonna be online.
Nah,
for you to research.
yeah, but
You can find
It's
some
one
though.
of them,
You
if
can
you know,
like
you know
find
type
enough
things.
though. You can find enough. I got something for every specifically. It's 1 hour. You ain't got to sit up here and watch it tonight, but I'm gonna send it to your phone though. I'm telling you, once you see, it's like, oh yeah, it's time. But everybody have no fear. Well, I can't say everybody, but black man, when you see when you saw that,
Yeah,
just know you ain't got nothing to be worried about whole time. And that's what I'm telling you. That's their life or like that's literally their life or death. Like whatever happens in our history, we cannot let it be known that this is the control of this, that we had no control over, can't do nothing with. And that's why once they start seeing them, what do they do? Mind you, all this is before TV and all that. So by the time TV come out, and I don't even know when they first started doing that, but they got to be what do you call that? Not reactionary. What's it when you on top in front of things, getting in front of things.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think.
Whatever, right. But what do you gotta do? You know it's out here. You know people gonna see it. You gotta put some type of spin on this. Oh, it's aliens on a ship and da. You see what I'm saying? They show you that it is power in them. They show you that, like they let that be known, like this is powerful. But they can't tell you that a man real life came and told them about it. And then they raided Elijah Muhammad's house, right? This is after Father Muhammad is gone. He vanished, ain't been seen since. Like literally since nowhere on earth. Like he real life disappeared. I'm talking about FBI's #1 most wanted. Just I'm gone now. You see what I'm saying? But
Hold on, bring it back.
yes, sir.
Out of ignorance, Fard Muhammad, he's dead, not dead, or
He's
been
alive.
wanted.
he's
just
alive, but
on the wheel.
he's not on Earth though.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I've been thinking that you talking about like Farrakhan. I know Farrakhan. We know Farrakhan.
Yeah, we know
So,
him.
all right,
Yeah,
okay.
nah, you ain't going.
Alright, cool.
You ain't going to see Master Father Muhammad.
Gotcha.
But
Keep going.
after he leaves, and after he tells Elijah, okay, now everything that I taught you for these last 3 years and 4 months, go ahead. Don't be scared. I'm with you. I got you. You see what I'm saying? Just teach our people what I taught you, and you could tell them who I am after I'm gone. Mind you, he had already told Elijah who he was. I am the supreme being. Like, I'm the one. Or the one that everybody been waiting for to come throughout the clouds and all that. He let it be known. Mind you, when that man gets here, and I think we can all agree, no matter what we believe or don't believe in, at some point, everybody's waiting for the man of the time to come through some type of way, right?
Right.
Now, if you are the man and you come through, I mean, you're going to have to say something to lay claim to it. Like, you might not be on TV every day, but at some point, you at least going to have to be like, hey, I'm him. You see what I'm saying? Like, he did that. Now, it wasn't TV and all that, like I said, but he did let it be known. Told the authorities this, too, because he got locked up multiple times and all that. You see what I'm saying? Because they was on his line. Like, they was chasing this man through states. Like, they was like, what the hell is this? No, this cannot go down, right? But long story short, to keep it short, once he left, right, Elijah was the one. Now we know Elijah Muhammad. Like, we don't know him deeply, but at this point, like we know who he is. You see what I'm saying? Right. But he was the one left with the burden, because he was out there. He was the one talking, oh, white man's devil. Yep. Mother plane. Yep. All this. Yep. Black people. This is where we came from. Like, all of that. Like, he was the voice. You see what I'm saying? So, and I'm about to be done. In 1941, in L.A., we was talking about L.A. earlier, right? Keep going down on that West Coast, right? I'm going to tell you right now, Master Father Muhammad told us that as far as weather-wise and stuff going down, it's happening in America. He literally told us it's going to start in California. You see what I'm saying? some years ago. They was on fire for like ever. They done lost thousands of acres out there fire.
Yeah, I remember
it
that.
finally just had like a half a blizzard out there not too long ago. I was talking to my man on the phone just now. I ain't been on the news. He said it was a tornado out there today.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I seen that, yeah.
This same man, I'm telling y'all this, told us that it was going to happen like this almost 100 years ago. Like we coming up on 100 years. You see what I'm saying? But slowly but surely, as the decades and going through, it's been playing out. We ain't got enough time here to go through the whole story, but just know it's been playing out just as described, right? So when he was gone in 1941, and this you can look up in LA, and mind you, this was like World War II was going on and all this, right, with the Japanese and all this type of stuff. One night in LA, basically mothership and baby planes. That ain't what they said then, but they was like, yo, what is this object in our sky? It was wartime too. They thinking this some type of Japanese, like, oh, we going down. They went military and all that, shot like 1,400 rockets, missiles, everything at that jump. Just like on Independence Day. Like that happened in real life. Like it went down. And they was like, yo, we couldn't do nothing to it or with it or nothing. And the jump like laughed up at us and rolled out whole time, right? Who's the only man that ever even spoke about anything like that existing. They went and locked up Elijah Muhammad. The president at the time, who was it? I want to say it was Roosevelt whole time. He put a presidential order out. Imagine that right now. Yeah. Imagine Joe Biden right now putting out a presidential order. This is going to be on CNN and everything. I'm demanding that Farrakhan go lock him up. Like that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Man, that happened the whole time. Like the president did, no, go get him. Raided his house, all that. What did they find? All the measurements, all the descriptions, all the everything of the UFOs, right? They locked that man up. Now, they tried to say they was locking him up for pulling children out of public schools and telling people not to go to the war. Mm-hmm. Okay, that could possibly be a part of it, but once they saw that, it's like, oh, no.